I need tunes on. I can hear the chew. Right, well, sound's coming through. Let's see what we got. Ambient. Anya's eating that chew, and it's. Do you know? I've never liked Scions. I never really deal well. When you get into a house and somebody puts it like the telly's on, put it down a wee bit. You just have to be blowing, but see when it's super quiet, you can hear the blood running through somebody's veins. It's just too much. Oh right, to get my can in a good place. So I haven't really done a lot of live streams like the last 2 weeks or so. I've done my Razor Crest. This is I don't even know what days. Just this is Wednesday. My days off are changing, so like this week I'm Wednesday, Thursday. Next week I'm Thursday, Friday. So I'm kind of like my normal. It's not. It does change periodically, but um, I really do struggle with people chewing. I think I suffer from that insomnia. I think that's roughly what it's called. Um, Especially in quiet places. But anyway, I'm gonna build this. So I actually I've got a couple of helmets. We built Django Fett's when we did Slave One. So we're gonna build this because we're building the Razor Crest. We're gonna build the Mandalorian's helmet. Um, Pretty much similar to Django Fett, but it doesn't have the rangefinder thing up here. Also, we've got a new light system installed, um, which is nice and bright. Maybe at this time, for me building it's perfect, but if somebody's want to chill, they're gonna have to take the tree cell through to the bedroom. But anyway, let's get the camera down here. So yeah, it's been a. Oh, do you know what? I haven't got a knife.
No.
Um, yeah, I just haven't really been doing a lot of Lego. I've been so busy. I've been building IKEA shelves. So I built like two big full belly bookcases, and I kind of. By the way, this isn't even opened. Sealed. Um, and a smaller belly bookcase, and then I built a big wardrobe unit, which just oh, this is what Wednesday. I think it was Monday. I built it, and it completely and utterly destroyed me. Um, the way it was set up, they had it building like a different technique, and then halfway through they go, "Oh, this is how you should do it with two people," and they show you how to do it. But instead of having that for the beginning of the manual, they put it like halfway through. So I ended up kind of breaking it in a sense, but I managed to get it back stable enough. Um, so I put all the shelves up and the doors and everything up. So
And it looks fab.
except for your chewing. Oh dear. But anyway, I'm going to open this box. I'm actually quite a bit. Oh no, hold on, I've got knives here. I've actually been quite tired the last. I have been getting. I do sleep well, but I think during my work, I'm not getting. I'll maybe lose like an hour or two at the start of my sleep pattern, and it means that I'm kind of getting up a bit jaded. But once I get to work, I'm usually okay. Um, but yeah, I'm just and then building these shelves. It just takes a lot out of you. So let's get this box opened. So that's the box opened. Forgot that little knife start was there. So, I've almost actually really forgot what it's like to stream. As I say, I just haven't really been doing a lot of live streaming. Because let's get this down here. Yeah, I just haven't been as frequent. I've enjoyed doing the big builds on the Friday. Oh, that's good. Right. So we've got actually not a lot to this. I think we should be able to do this in one sitting because it's only 4 bags. Not really. It's only 500 pieces in it. Can't show you the code because it'll. Do you know what? That isn't a. That's booklet available in English. Is there a code? I don't think there's a code for this. So here we go. A little blurb of the Mandalorian. Friedrichsen, the creative director of Lego Star Wars. So the Mandalorian joins the Lego Star Wars helmets collection. No living thing has seen me without my helmet since I swore the creed, the Mandalorian. Right. So you'll be glad to know we do get a brick separator tool. Which, as you know, it's something that we need. So we built Jango Fett's own leather helmet. I do possess another helmet. I am not going to say what one it is. But we do possess another helmet. Oh. Stick that in there. Right, so bag 1 tells you what the various bags. Yeah, that's bag flat. I thought for a minute I wanted 4 bags, but yeah, so it tells you how it roughly connects. Right, here we go. So the first piece is this, and we're joining on this, and oh God. They two. Anya's still chewing, by the way. I don't know if you can hear it on, because this microphone's pretty sensitive. Right. So yeah, it's been. I've enjoyed building the Razor Crest. Has really turned out to be a really nice build so far. A lot of really nice sort of parts on it. It's going together really well. Didn't actually realise how weight it was. Well, it's not weight, but it's like after 4. So yeah, I built I built all those shelves this morning, or fixed up the shelves and the doors and all that. It wasn't too bad. Doors were heavy. You put them together. You join like 2 doors together. So, but all in all, it went together. The worst bit that first day was just. There we go. So we should be able to do this in one sitting. In fact, yeah, I don't think it's only 500 50 odd pieces. Right. Just set this down because it might pop. So, what's been happening? Well, I've just been working and building shelves and IKEA stuff. But up in Glasgow was actually pretty bad. It had a big fire the other day, um, just at Glasgow Central Station. Which, yeah, it's pretty bad. How's this going? It must be going that way. Yeah. So it was a vape shop, of all things, full of batteries. Lithium batteries are really volatile. Any kind of battery, big or small, once it goes, it basically just, if you've got a shop that's full of them, I'm not, I don't really know how they're stored, but I'd imagine they would need to be stored in a certain way. Because I know when I travel, when I take my camera, which has got big batteries in it, you've got to take the battery out, cover the terminals and stuff in case there's like a shock. So yeah, the legislation when you travel is quite strict because when they do go, they just explode. And that sort of grey smoke, they basically puff up and they just vent out this gas. So yeah, pretty bad. I mean, we got to Glasgow quite a lot, so you get to know the place, and it's never going to be the same now. They probably will develop it, I'd imagine, but right. But a lot of businesses are now gone, although there are the businesses that were there. I mean, I don't know. Some of these shops might be like independent. They might be owned by a company, but they might. I don't know how those things work, but they might be, run by somebody. So that's what we've got so far. But Anya, she was college. She was at college. Well, meant to be at college Monday, but she didn't go because the train services were completely. I've just noticed these bricks going are cancelled, so she didn't go up. And then they've remained off. Very limited runs. To terminate at Paisley Gilmore, which is the stop before Glasgow. So. But yeah, it's bad, but at the end of the day, they can rebuild. No lives were lost, which which is the main thing. But yeah, what a destruction! What's a business? Jesus, Johnny. Anakin Skywhopper. Do you know that's a Whopper? Oh, it just puts me in a mood for a Whopper meal. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome aboard. So I'm just building the Mandalorian helmet. So we're building. If you look at my channel, we're building the Razor Crest, the UCS Razor Crest. So this is kind of running in line with that build, and this will go beside it basically. So it's a little kind of coincides with the build we're doing. Hope you're well. The Captain Rex one. Do you know I've never like the helmet series. I didn't really jump on it right off the bat. I'd quite like to get Boba Fett because I've just built Slave 1. Slave 1. God, I had to think that was. I said something didn't sound right with that when I said it. But I just built Boba Fett's retired set, Slave 1, and I'd quite like to get the helmet for that, but it's not like a big importance. But if I could get it, that'd be nice. But yeah, the helmets are pretty cool actually. As I say, the Jango Fett one was nice. Is the Captain Rex still available? Is that retired? Can never really keep track of them. I know there's a lot of these things sort of retire. Oh, excuse me. Is that going in the top of that? Must be. Okay. There must be a little gap there, I'd imagine. Just up the side here. And we're doing the same. But yeah, I think the helmets are pretty. It's funny because I was kind of looking at stuff, and it's like Lego is very much like, right, we don't need to buy another set of Lego, like a, not a franchise, but like this, like helmets, and then you end up, you buy one because you're building like something that ties that helmet in, so you build it because there's a reason, and then you end up going, God, these helmets are quite good. It's like another thing that you can build, and it's like, no, why do this? But I don't think I'd go crazy. I think Lego for me, I mean, I've got a lot of backup still. We've got a lot of stuff we can build. I mean, a lot of stuff. So at the moment, it's kind of good actually. Lego's like taking a little bit of a back seat, so, and it's actually quite refreshing. I never thought I'd ever hear myself say that, but it's like a lot of it was Lego. You know, Lego this, Lego, and then it kind of became like, right, I think we've got enough Lego at the moment. I mean, there's stuff that I want to get at some point. Which I probably will. The World Cup's one that I want to get. And I've actually seen somebody build it, and it actually really looks quite impressive. So that's one that I probably will get. Now, whether I get it right soonish or sooner, I don't know. I was actually thinking I got to Glasgow. We were going up to Glasgow. We're meant to be going up the other week to meet some friends. but we ended up, we didn't actually go. So there we go. We've got, you can see the kind of, almost like the kind of shape of the face starting to happen, or the helmet face. But we didn't go up, and kind of I was maybe gonna go and buy the World Cup when I was up at the Glasgow Buchanan gallery store at the Lego shop up there, but we didn't go up, so didn't get it. But and now with this whole kerfuffle up at Glasgow, it's kind of yeah, it's kind of on lockdown almost in a way. Remember the old lockdown phase? It's kind of like that. It's very reminiscent. So I keep knocking this little bit of the back off. Do you know, I actually feel quite tired. It's like, you know that way sometimes your eyes are hurting? I could actually have slept on this morning, but I actually chose to get up. I actually did a little bit of my flight sim, which, funnily enough, was causing me a lot of grief. So I was playing the game. I was actually really enjoying it, and then I changed one of the settings. So one of the settings was, you know, like crash damage and stuff, and like overstressing the aircraft with G's. I kind of said, oh yeah, I'll have some of that. Big mistake. Basically, I took my aircraft up, and I pulled back the stick, and it just went, no, it's not happening. Crash. And I'm like, so I must have overstressed the aircraft. And because I've got it on the PlayStation, it's not. It's once you get into it, it's actually quite a good game. You know, once you get your way out of the control pad, it's actually pretty good. But it's not really aimed at. It can be difficult sometimes to fly it kind of smooth, just the way there's multiple controls work. Sometimes you can end up, you know, like accidentally like pressing the rudder pedal while you're trying to like look in the cockpit, and then that causes like quite a, you know, it can jolt the aircraft. So if you've got any stress, you know, like high G forces can cause issues, then bang, your aircraft's dead basically. So yeah, that's kind of annoying in a way. So I turned that off because I enjoy flying, I enjoy the procedures and stuff, but I don't really enjoy, you know, having to really handle it like gingerly, shall we say. I mean, if you've got like the proper setup, like the, you know, the whole the throttle quadrant and stuff like that can be really good. But if you don't have that set up, then it can be a little bit of a faff. So yeah, building Lego after building Billy bookcases and wardrobes and stuff. So kind of getting back to some kind of normality. So that's bag one done. So got a little puck there. So there we go. There's what we've got so far. It's like almost like a big brick head. So there we go. Right, bag two. Bag two. Oh, get my cable out of the way there. So this light's really good. I realised I was beginning to struggle with the light I had. It just wasn't working. So those lights have been completely taken away. We've got this nice light fitted out above me. We haven't sourced how much these light bulbs are. I think they'll be about 30 grand each. This can's good. Oh, I needed that. Still got a wee bit left. Right. So we're building a little, like the top of the helmet by the looks of it. Oh, it's good building Lego. It's funny how, it just calms me. It's like, I sometimes really do miss building Lego. Just for that calming effect. I actually, like, just talking about like the IKEA stuff, I actually enjoy building IKEA stuff. It's just when it's big and unfriendly. But once you build it, it's nice to look at it and say, I've actually built that with my own hands. Okay, it's a flat pack. It's not like it's something groundbreaking. But at the end of the day, it's nice to be able to say, yeah, I built that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we've got four. I thought we'd 4 of them. Oh, somebody's coming. Hi, Roman Bricks. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're good. Well, hello there. The force is strong. Anya's sleeping at the moment. She's not. Well, she was.
I'm drifting.
She's drifting, is Anya's terminology. Drifting. So we'll probably actually have dinner soon. Then I'm going to watch a film. I'm going to try and. There was a. How is this going actually? How to see? Right, yeah, that's going like that. There's a film that we want to watch. The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. I watched it a long time ago. It was made actually the year I was born, 1974. The old Mando, yep. Let her rest. Give her my regards though, will do. I'm watching so try that again. I'm watching the Mandalorian series just now, Roman Bricks says. That's a great series. Not now, but it's going on. Right, cool. Yeah, I watched it again. Anya hadn't seen it. So I watched it again. Because Anya's kind of catching up with a lot of that stuff. She loves Grogu. I think a lot of people like Grogu. Grogu is one of those, just a great character they've made. But yeah, I watched it again. I actually did some nice silver bricks going in here. I actually did I don't really do this too much. I did like I have the Cat Rex minifigure and 3 different versions of Mando. Ah, very nice. Yeah, Grogu's huge, isn't he? I actually did like a watch along type. You watch something and then you give your sort of as you watch it, you kind of break it down, sort of thing. Well, I did that, but it got like copyrighted basically, or I couldn't upload it, because it was. I even turned like the volume down, and it's still. I think it recognised what it was. where I broke down the part where um, Luke Skywalker comes in, and I kind of broke it down a little bit and just how I felt, like the reaction type thing. Um, but yeah, it didn't work. There we go. So yeah, the Mandalorian Grogu movie. I think it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait myself. Um, yeah, that's going up there, isn't it? Is that going in? Oh right, yeah, I see it. I'm putting it in the wrong way. It's going in like that. There we go. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait for it coming out. Coming out. I think it's going to be really good. I think a lot of people are moaning because they've got the Razor Crest comes back. So where's that going? Is that? Oh, I see. That was quite subtle actually. They've got it projecting here. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the Razor Crest kind of makes another appearance. I think what they've done. They've got the Razor Crest coming back in as like a. It's almost like he must have went somewhere and he saw that there's like I'm trying to think even what that ship's called in Star Wars form. Is it it's like a it's not a fire spray. Is it the people that make it's a fire spray? Whatever it is anyway. The name of the ship. He basically buys it. Um, you know, I think in the TV series when they destroyed it, I thought it was really funny. I thought it was really good for the TV series. But when you think about it, it's like, they could have kept it in the series, but I think it really went well in the show. I think, when his ship got destroyed. Yeah, it's a playset. Ah. Right, so we're building, also if we're building a little top piece here. So we've got this. I've seen it's called the ST-70 assault ship. There we go. I knew somebody would grab it. That. So I think in the movie you must see it and you must just buy it. So but that in a way that's the kind of thing that Mando would do. He would kind of you could see him doing that. It's a kind of Mando thing, isn't it? I think anyway. Dee 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 dee. So we're just building this helmet top up. Oh, Anya's moved into a more comfortable position. Smile on her face. I'm gonna pop something in her face. Have you got any other sets that you like? Oh god, there's a lot. Do you know what, Xavier? I didn't realise that was something else that came in there. Yeah, there's quite a lot. I mean, obviously the Millennium Falcon, the big UCS set is good. Titanic that I built, the Concorde just above me here. If I maybe tilt back just a wee smidge. Oh, my cable has decided to go under my. You probably see it there. Concorde just there. There's a really good build. This brick keeps getting loose. That was a good build. I can maybe show you it just up there. That was a really good build. Space shuttle. Yeah, I've built a lot. Saturn V. I've done a lot of stuff. Yeah, Concorde's pretty cool. Also that as well, the picture series, the art series, it's maybe not for everybody, but for us it's quite nice. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I've built. It's very difficult sometimes to really pinpoint, you know, like a kit that stands out. I think the Titanic is one of my favourites. Just such a really good set, and it's nice as well. So it was a nice build. It's big, but it's not like, you know, it's not in a sense big where it's you can't really do a lot with it. Well, this is quite nice. So this goes up here, and this really does. So you start to get the press that down. So you start to get the little top part of the helmet there. But yeah, I've got a lot of really good builds. I've also got this cool little Audi Quattro build. It's the little Speed Champions. Oh, I've still got it up here. Yeah, the little Audi Quattro's nice. A lot of stickers on that though, but it's a nice little build. Right, here we go. What we got? So it's good to see you, Xavier. So we're putting more of these little chrome pieces on. So that kind of completes like the back of the helmet. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, it is overhanging a little bit. Well, we're building this bit down, so I think we're building the whole sort of back sort of rim part. Whew, getting hungry. Oh, get in there. I need to do a tour of my shelves because I'm kind of, at the moment, they're not ideally set out. The shelving I've got just here is going to be all Star Wars ships. That's the plan anyway. But I'll need to do a little tour. Once I get them kind of nice, I'm going to... Do we... I see that. I see that bit. Do we have... Do we have a missing piece? Oh, there it is there. Yep. Always check your bags. Do you know, it's quite a big, it's that silver piece. I went, do you know, I don't see it. It's in the bag. Always check your bags. Recently I got the new Death Star, but I didn't realise it has a minifigure worth £90 on resale. Yeah, that means a lot of people buy that just to get the resale. Yeah, some really expensive minifigs. I actually bought the retired Slave 1 set, the Boba Fett one, and that figure's worth about £100. The little Boba Fett one, and it's brand spanking new. It was all sealed, factory sealed. So during the last episode of the Book of Boba Fett, when I see that Luke Skywalker training the little young Grogu and sharing a fact, and the thing he says that may be for you is just a few moments, but for someone it's a whole lifetime spent. Yeah, old Skywalker. Thought that was really well done though. You know, is it kind of deep face they did, or the kind of CGI? Right, we're building up another little piece here. I seen there was a series where they were talking about Grogu going to the dark side and all this stuff. I mean, some people get right into it. Oh, this is it. That is a ×2 build. So let's just build it. How did that go? No, that's right. That was down one. Yeah, down one. Down one. Right. So this is cascading up. What way is this going now? It's going like that. Did I build that the wrong way? I feel as if I built that one. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there's a wee bit in the top. Right, that makes sense. There's a wee bit just here. Right, that's better. There we go. Oh, see you later, Xavier. Sixth like incoming. Didn't realise I actually had 6 likes. Cool. Thanks for the likes, people. It's really appreciated. Do do. Do 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 do. Yeah, Anya was at college in the days, so she's actually quite tired. One of her, I think it was a lecturer, gave her a lift up because the trains are not running. She managed to get a lift up, which was good. Ooh. So we're just building up, we're creating that sort of dome effect. Oh, that's a 2 times build, so I could probably replicate it. Let's just see if I can remember. It's never a good thing doing it this way, kids, but just remember, if you do it this way, just remember that you may make mistakes. So, kind of building this a little bit from memory, but obviously I've got up to the part now where I'm kind of where I am with this, so we're pretty much there. I think that's that part done. Right. So this is going on the sides. Nice. So there you go. You see the top of the helmet. Imagine we get little bits going in. We've got. Do you know I've got a tile piece here that I don't like because I can't remember putting that piece on. That's a spare. That's a spare. These I don't know. Right, I need to go back. Let's have a little. So I'm looking for a flat piece. which is weird because I definitely don't remember seeing any. Up there it is there. Right. Ah! Right, it went on here, I think. It went just there. Down in that part. I feel as if I'm just looking. You know that way I feel that I've missed something? I don't think I have. It's just these 1x2s. Ah, do you know what? They're up here. I bet you they're up. These wee bit parts up here. Yeah, I think it's there. Yeah. It's just there, I think. No. Is it there? Ah, it's there. Right. It's down here. It's not up there. It's down in this part. It's just there. That's it. Right, cool. Because we've got 2 spares now. They're definite spares. Right, book number 3. So we're going to be building up the, it looks as if this is going to be the base. Right, so the base. The ace of base. Right, let's go. What do we got? What do we got? No, that can't be. How is that going on? Oh, it's in the top. Yeah, I built it the wrong way. Let's go in there. Do 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 do. Right, now we've got this little square in the middle. Right, now there's obviously one that's got 1 hole and 3 holes, so we need to be careful. I don't think it really matters too much. But I'm going to build this the way I see it, just in case it does mean anything. These bricks here, these bricks remind me of like that in red colour, like building roofs for the builds back in my youth. There we go. So very, very reminiscent. Good times though. Good times. Ah, right, so I'm going to take this panel off just because they've got a pin going in. So I'm going to take, well, no, I need that side. Right, so we've got this, two techniques. I think that's just going in the middle. Two together. And then this pin here is going to go through there. And then basically what's going to happen is this brick here is then going to lock that pin in, so that's all good and dandy. Whoa! Throwing it about. So there you go. And then we're going to be building up in this. So we've got these little corner pieces going in. And then these bigger pieces going up the side. So I don't know if this is any different to the Django Fett. I don't know if they've maybe made some differences to it or whether it's the same. I can't remember. So, right, they've got this little piece, and they've got parts going up the side here. So we've got this kind of thing happening. So we've got that going. Oh, that's going inside. So that little brick kind of forces the this middle part to be. It aligns it. The weather here in Scotland at the moment is pretty bad. And then we've got. Now that's definitely going on the bottom, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's raining really heavy here. Pretty nasty weather. Kind of weather to stay indoors and build Lego. Right, we've got this little piece capping element going over it. Jeez, that's really heavy by the way. It's good I've got cardboard out. And it will soak that cardboard down, which is really nice. I might get the rest of the cardboard out. Right, so this part is going on, and I want to align so that the 3 pins are facing this way. I don't actually know if you can actually hear that rain, but so we've got pins going in here. Oh, yeah, let's line this up. That's going through it. That's going through it. There we go. Right, we've got these little parts. That's great. I should have got the rest of that cardboard out. Because that rain's going to soak all those boxes down. I'll be able to get them in the bin. So we've got that, and then we've got this. Is it just one side? Ah, right. So there's one side. Right, that's it. Boom, boom, boom. Don't know if you can actually hear that rain. It's really, really heavy. That's going there. Then we've got this little name part. So we have got this going up here. So they've got that just going on. I don't think they're putting the name plaque on yet. So this whole thing is going on, so let's hold this correct. We're holding it this way. Obviously that's the front. And then that's going on like so. So there's the helmet stand, but it's got a big mushroom. Nice. Right, what we got? We've got some parts going on here, so this back element, we get this little inverted soap piece, which is going to just tie that in there. Right, we're now going to be, I'm actually going to be putting the name plaque on. So I think the name plaque goes like that. Get it lined up. And there we go. The Mandalorian. The old mandolin. Right, what we got here? We've got two little pieces. Oh, this is the back of his helmet. This is all the little ridges that are on the back. Now wait. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I could not see that. Right, and now we've got all these little parts, these wee serrations going that way. Oh, cool part of the helmet. Well, you're back. Welcome back, Xavier. Welcome back to the clan. So quickly building this up now. So this is the little details in the back of the helmet. There's like little, almost like fins, little ridges. Got a little silver part here, which is nice. Quite a nice little piece actually. So this will be the end of this little part. So the two of these going together, and then these are going on the back. So yeah, it's like that. That's going down there, and then that's going in there. Make sure it's nicely situated. So there you go. That's a nice little panel, and that is going on the back. So it's going on here. It's going right in there. Yeah, it's really nice actually. So there's the back of the helmet. Right, bag 4. Yeah, it's come together really. It is quite intricate. It's not a terribly. It's not difficult. It is quite. There's a lot of little pieces creating like the dome effect of the helmet, but really good builds, not super difficult, but yeah, you know, you've got to know your way around Lego, but I'd say anybody could build this really. Right, so we're starting off with some more grey slopes going on. Turn it over, and then we've got a little black piece going in there. I'm just going to hold that all together. Got a little piece, is that it's a 3, there's a 3 there. Is that 3 threes? Do you think I should buy the Venator? But the is that the small one? You get the little small mini one. Did they sell the big one? Still, is that a Venator? Not the big UCS one, but is that the smaller build? I mean, if so, I built the but I've actually got it's the Aquamator I've got. I think the Venator's out along with the AT-AT they released. They're pretty good builds actually. Nice little builds for, they don't take up as much room. They're a little bit sort of, you know, they kind of, a nice kind of form. They just fit in a shelf just nice. Oh, the big one. Yeah, it's big though. Super big, that one. That's huge. It's meant to be a really good build though, I've heard. It's not one that I would build. Why? I don't know. I don't think of... I think the room is probably... And, you know, I would rather... If I was going to build that, I'd probably build the Imperial Star Destroyer. Because that's more my thing when I was growing up. You know, that's the kind of newer style. But yeah, it's meant to be an absolutely awesome build. That one, but it's massive. It's huge, humongously big. So you really you'd need the room for that. I think it's this one I need. Yeah. Right, so these are the little side plates. This is going on the other side. So there you go, you can see the helmets start to come. You get the little shapes down the back as well. It's really nice. But yeah, that Venator's pretty good. The 2024 Play Scale Star Destroyer. I've got the little... yeah, I've got the little... It's the 25th anniversary. With the little minifig. It's... oh, what's the name of the minifig that's in that one? It's quite a sought after one. The only 25th anniversary one I don't have is the young Princess Leia. But I've got that Imperial Star Destroyer. I might actually build that soon, to be honest. But that one with the droids, it wasn't something that I liked. Like the droid builder thing, it never really floated my boat. But it's become really hard to get. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll probably actually build that at some point. But yeah, the droid one, I just never really... don't know what it was. Just never really took my fancy. But now it's like, it's very difficult to get that one. Right, so we're building on... Right, nice. Yeah, that Venator's huge. But it is really meant to be in a very good set. But it's so big. Right, what have we got going on here? We've got... This must be the ear part, the little side. What is your biggest set? Mine's is a 930. Yeah, the Death Star's, that's pretty big. The biggest one I've got two really big ones. I've got the UCS Millennium Falcon, which is like 7,000 pieces. And I've also got the the Titanic, which was 9,000 pieces, probably similar to the Death Star. That's really big, but that's a nice big. It's quite like, you can lift it up. It's not one of those kits that you touch and it just falls apart. The Titanic's a really good set just for being like just a solid build. You can move it about, you can separate it into 3 parts. It's a really good set. That's probably they two of them are my biggest. The Millennium Falcon, you can't move it. It's just not movable. Is that a grey piece? Is that a silver piece? Yeah, it's silver. You can't move it. You just can't. But the Titanic, you can move it about pretty easy. So that's why I like that set. I think it's a really good set. Just looks good as well. I mean, it's just the Titanic. It just looks awesome. But I think because that set can be moved and it's got, as far as like I'm concerned, like when we talk about like playability, in a sense, it's not maybe, but it's just nice. It's a nice set. So there we go, building up this little earpiece. Is this a 2-time? Let's see if this is a. No, it's not. I thought that was going to be a 2 times build. I've also picked up the 4,000 piece Knight's Castle set. Oh, cool. That's quite popular, all that, the castle sets. The Lion Knight's Castle. Yeah, there's quite a lot of people into that. I'm not going to say it's not my kind of thing, but I know there's a lot of people who are really, really like that. There's a guy I watch, I don't know if you've maybe even heard of him, a guy called the Brick Scavenger. He does like minifigs. So he buys like minifigs and he basically buys them in bulk and goes through it and he gets some pretty decent picks. Right, that's that little piece done, I think. Over the page. But yeah, some really interesting YouTube channels out there. Let's say the Brick Scavenger is really good. Right, so we've got that going into this. I think that's like that. Yeah, it's got to be. And that's attaching on. Interesting. So, this little piece there, you've got the front element, and you go around the back, you've got the little attachment piece here, 2 little ball joints. Oh, got another little piece going on actually. Got a little element going right down here, it's facing up this way. Yeah, Titanic, I love the Titanic. Have you seen M&R Productions? I don't know whether that rings a bell. I'd say initially probably not, but got more pieces going on here actually. I don't know. I need to check that out. So that little piece is going. That's quite nice actually. Nice little details going up the top here. There we go. So imagine this is going to attach. Yeah. So I just want to make sure I've not missed a page. So this is going on this part. So you can see the 2 ball sockets that are going to take this attachment, and this is just going to click in. Well, he says, now, that must just, oh, there we go. So, it gives that a little bit of a flare. I'd imagine. So it's not straight down if you look at it. It's got a little bit of a protrusion coming out, which is quite interesting. Nice. So we're going to be building the same. Hey, Pirate. Long time no see, my friend. Afternoon, buddy. Atlanta, Georgia. Watch my favourite YouTuber person while waiting to clock in at 1:45. I'm working till 10:30 tonight and Thursday, Friday afternoon. Ah, buddy. It's good to see you, though. We were actually just talking about you. Me and Anya were saying, where's that guy for Atlanta, Georgia? I says, Anya, I don't know. He's probably working like a lot is. It's good to see you, buddy, and I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you as well as can be expected, working away, as most of us are doing. It's the way things are, eh? But it's good to see you, my friend. As I say, we have missed you. It's funny that, you know, you see people and then they don't disappear, but, you know. We're all busy. So we're building the Mandalorian Mando's helmet, which is actually turning out to be a really, really good build here. I'm waiting for my real brick of the clock tower, of the Big Ben and other 6 sets. I'm doing fantastic since I'm not working 3 PM to 3:30 anymore. Ah, yeah, it's a bit of a weird shift, isn't it? That's like a, oof. I mean, I don't get me wrong, my shift is quite unusual, but not as unusual as that. That's a very weird time, isn't it? It's a very, you know, a lot of people. I like my shift. I think my shift is, I mean, I like it, and I've kind of suited it to my kind of lifestyle. But yeah, that does not, that doesn't really, oof, yeah. But yeah, it's good to see you're doing well, buddy. As I say, you have been missed on the channel. I did finish my Millennium Falcon. Good build, but oh, see moving it up. Yeah. Yeah, I've been working away as well. It's, you know, it's funny actually, and I'll always say this, you do miss work. I know it's great to have time off, but, you know, sometimes it's great to go back, you know. I know that sounds really sort of weird, but you do miss work sometimes. I think sometimes it's just the, in a way, it's just that kind of repetition and sort of, you know, just working, just, you know, obviously getting paid's a good thing, isn't it? But yeah, I'm glad to see you, buddy. Really, I'm glad. I need to tell Anya. Anya's dozing here at the moment. Having a wee snoozy woozies. But I'll tell her that you were in. And also Roman Bricks passed on his love to Anya as well. Yeah, that's a nice little piece actually. Just the way it comes together is nice. And then you get this little piece going in here. And then you're building up that little silver piece in the little top part. I've got the little piece down the bottom actually, this little silver piece just there. And then this little piece goes on the back. This is almost like just that little hinge part here, and this just stops it, creates a little angle, which is nice. There we go. Do you see there? It's very subtle, but there's a slight angle outwards, very, very slight. But that's the helmet's come together really well. So that should be bag 4 done. Can't wait to start the Rio brick of the clock tower, Big Ben. Yeah, that's going to be a cool build. That sounds really cool. Last bag, bag 5. And then we're going to think about watching a movie and cozying down for the night. And having dinner. Right, all the bags are empty. Right, here we go. Last bag. It's quite good when you finish, you start a build and you finish a build. You know, it's nice when it's not too meaty. Yeah, real brick. Yeah, I actually need to check that set out. Big Ben. Right. This is a 2 times build, so that's going on like so. Right, let's repeat. Repete. But I was going to say I'm feeling. I'm getting. Yeah, yeah. I was going to say I'm getting old basically. So I was at the doctor's, so I'm actually not too bad. Things are good, but I think my blood pressure's high. That's the only thing. Although when I did go in to get my blood pressure, guess what? Guess who was like almost running like the 2-minute mile? Me. So I need to when I go to get it, I need to go a little bit of time before and just chillax a little. Which is easier said than done. I always end up running about at the last minute. There we go. So that's the little... I'm going to part of the headband. Yep, putting that on. This is going right in here. Oh, that's nice. So you can see there, that fits in just there. Really nice build, these helmets. Would you do that real brick of the clock tower Big Ben on a live stream? Do you know, I would need to look at it. I've heard a real brick, but I've not really, you know, I need to check up actually. To be honest, it's something that I possibly would do if I did buy it. I would build it. I built a lot. I mean, there's stuff that I haven't built on a live stream. I sometimes will do a kit, not like big major kits, but I have done some of the kind of more like smaller builds. You know, I have done, you know, builds not on a live stream, but yeah, I mean, if I built it or if I got it, yeah, possibly would build it. I'm not gonna lie. Always a possibility. I mean, Lego's good, but you know, other brands are good also. You know, I don't really have a. You know, I'd probably. I mean, I've done some of the kind of sort of the Chinese builds. So this goes right in here. There we go. Quite nice. Right, 87 over to 88. I'm gonna have another little drink of my juice. Oh yeah, that's good. But yeah, it's a definite. I heard there's a lot of boxes and a lot of books for it. Ah. I need to check that out. I'm always interested in other, you know, like other brands. You know what I mean? Just for like price and other stuff. Um, yeah, I would certainly investigate. Is that a little one by two? No, is it? Oh, it's that. Oh, what's this? This is a. So we've got that going there. And this is attaching on here. No. Ah. Oh, I've got that half and half. It's not. It's in here. Right, that makes sense. Okay, that's better. So get that. 89 over 2. 164 page 90. So it's quite good. This is us making up the kind of shapes of the Mandalorian helmet. It's really good how this comes together. You know, it's quite ingenious. No, it's that style. When did this bit come in? Ah, it's there, right, I see it. I see it. Got to get the right part, and that's still not the right part. This must be this one. Yeah, it's really... I just love how they work all these little shapes in. You know, the layers build up. Nice. So, get over the page here. 92. So that's what we've got so far. So we're building up more parts on here. So we've got that little part going like that. Then we've got one of these, which I think that's not that one. It must be that one. It's not that one. It must be. Oh, there's a little square. Oh no, hold on. Ah, I see what I've done. Ah, see. So that one, there's a little square goes there. And then it's got to be this one. Then that one then goes in there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So that's what we've got. Then we've got some more pieces going on. Oh, that's the first part I've dropped today. Where did it go? Oh, see it. Got it. Oh, I'm stiffening up. I think building that wardrobe, the old bones are. I ain't gonna lie, the old bones are a little bit sore. So yeah, you build up little layers inside. It's really good. I love the way they do it. I love the way you do it. Then we've got little plates. Are these silver? Yeah. Then we've got a little piece going over here, which is going to be that way. Right. Oh, got some these silver elements up here. Then we turn it over. Right, we've got a part going down here. No, is it? No. I think that's the wrong way. Get this off. I think that's going... How they got this? Yeah, that is right. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's going down there. I had it the right way. Right, we've got a little spacer. Then we've got this. And another little spacer. And that. You watching the big screen, Roman Bricks? Cool. Yeah, it's coming along really. It's a great little build. You know, I think I've been on for about an hour and a half or something. So it's a good little build, and it's good to get it finished. So that's one of the little cheek plates done. So this one is going to go. How's that going to go? Like this. So that's like his eyes. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. That just fits in these two clips. But that sorts in really well. I don't know whether I'll get Anya to come up and build this. Once I build this other cheek, she can put it in. But she's sound asleep. I may have to wake her up. Just it's... I sometimes when I build Lego, I like to get her to put a little piece in. Because it just means that she's kind of had a little bit of a hand in it. But she is sleeping at the moment. I maybe throw something in her face. Not badly, but maybe try and dunt her. Bless her, she's out cold. It's all that therapy stuff she does, you know, beautician-y stuff. It's not easy. Anya the banana. Diddly-diddly-doo. I'm trying to wake her up in a kind of... If there is such a thing as a good way of waking her up. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So this is the eye section that we're building there. And that piece just goes right up there. Right up. Did we have these parts? Oh, I know where they go. They go between the eyes. Right, so here we go. We're at this stage now where we're building these little plates on. So, yeah, it's going like that. So this part is going in here. So I'm just trying to get my, like, the orientation of it. There we go. We're off and running, boys. We're off and running. But yeah, I've probably said this, but I really would like to get the Boba Fett helmet. It is retired. But I think just because I built the Slave 1, it'd be just good to get it put it beside it because I've got Jango Fett's Slave One, and then I have the Boba Fett's helmet and Boba Fett's Slave One. But a nice little piece to have. But you can still get it. It's retired, but you can pick it up. Right, here we go. So we're building this up here. Got a little black helmet there. Right, it's kind of weird building this because it's sort of. I wouldn't say it's back to front, but it's. So that part is going. Just trying to make sure everything's going. It's because I'm building it like a different. Like it feels as if it's upside down, and it's just weird because I built that one. And yeah, she's gone. I don't really want her to sleep too deep because she'll end up sleeping and I'll be like, or she'll be awake later on and I'll be like, oh, I'm tired, I can't go to bed. I might have to done her. Because we need dinner soon. So I think that goes there. So, right, that's the overhang. So they've got it like this, and then they've got this little piece. Then you've got another little red piece, and then that part in there. Anya. Anya. She's going, isn't she? Do you want to put this wee piece in the helmet? No? No?
Can I do it a wee bit down?
No. I'm ready to put it in and the build's nearly finished, so. No, you don't need to. Right, so this is the last wee piece going in. And there you go, that's it. That's her in. So there's not really that much to do. So we've got these little pieces here. So we've got the little eye piece up the top there, and that just covers up that little piece. Then we've got a little part here, which we're going to build. Alright. And that might actually do it. That is the build complete, so there we go, folks. Right, I just get rid of my little spares I've got here. So there we go. There is the Mandalorian. The old helmet's done. So nice little build. As I say, he doesn't have the rangefinder, and I like the little pieces here where they've got that just flares out ever so slightly, just out from the helmet. It's a nice little detail, and the back fin parts there. So that is it. That is the helmet done. I'll just go and grab Django's so that we can have the two together. Oh. So he's going to go up beside the Razor Crest. Yeah, it's the same. It's actually the same base. So this is Django's helmet. Actually, it'd be really good to get Boba Fett's now. I'm not going out like a bounty hunter to get it. But I will probably keep my eyes peeled for it. So you can see the similarities between the two helmets. They're pretty much very similar backs, sides, front, and the stands are pretty much the same. But Django's got the little rangefinder thing, aiming device. Jar Jar Binks. But there we go, folks. That is it. So there's Mando and old Django. Django's is actually pretty cool. Django's got a little bit more. It's got a different sort of cheek layout here. Django's is actually pretty cool. No, I'm not gonna lie. But that is that's all. Django's also had stickers, but that one didn't have any stickers with it. So this is what we're building on Friday. So this is why I built the the Mandalorian's helmet, because we're building this. So this is the UCS Razor Crest that we're building. Currently in progress as we speak. Move that up a little smidge. So that's what we're building. As you can see there, we've got the landing legs on, we've got some of the side plates on, and the interior there. So that's coming together really nice. That is going to go with my Razor Crest, so that will sit hopefully the side. And here's the old Mando fig, which is, yeah, this is actually worth a little bit of money in its own right, because it's with a UCS set. So this is the arm printing. Kinda, so I got like a sort of sandy coloured body. Mando minifig. So there we go, folks. That is that's the current state of affairs. So I'm actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to maybe put some. So I'm just utilising all my lights.
Great lights.
So there we go. A little bit of a moody lighting scenario. So what I'm going to end the stream here, folks. Wait till I just turn the cat. Oh, I say this, and then I've never really got it ready. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's go this way. There we go. So there we go. Just so I can see you. But yeah, I will be back on. Possibly could maybe pop on tomorrow. It depends really what happens. But I'll be on Friday. I'm working Friday, but I'll be on Friday for building this exact thing here, the old UCS Razor Crest. So this is going to be quite big. It's going to be big in the sense that the two engines that are going to be on the top, just where my head is, just here. It's going to be two massive engines on here. But yeah, she's coming along quite nice, the old Razor Crest. And that's on a stand. I've got that through there on a stand. Now that I've got this built up, the old Mandalorian helmet, I'll be able to put this at the side. I've got some little Mandalorian sort of Paz Vizsla and all that kind of stuff, the little sets, but I'm going to take them and put them on a separate shelf, because I want stuff that's like this goes along with the Razor Crest, because it's obviously the Mandalorian helmet. But there we go, folks. That is going to do it for me. So thanks to everybody that came in. Xavier was in. Pirate 1980 was in. The guy for Atlanta was in. Yeah. He's working. He's about to clock in 1:45 to 10:30. He's working, but he was doing a shift where he was working 3 p.m. to 3:30. It's a horrible shift.
Oh, that the next day.
It's like starting at the afternoon and finishing
At
at 3 p.m.
the following
At 3 a.m. 12-hour shift.
Oh, right,
So he was in.
oh, that was good.
Roman Bricks says hi as well, Anya.
Oh my god.
So that's us. And Anakin Skywalker was in.
Anakin Skywalker.
But anyway, folks, yeah, I probably will be doing a little bit more frequent streams. If I wait to just get the old Milky Way, that's always nice. Yeah, there's a old Milky Way set. It's really, really nice. That it's nice to see it actually in the camera. But we're gonna have some dinner. We're gonna watch maybe Pelham 1, 2, 3. If I can find it. And yeah, my IKEA wardrobes are built and everything, so that's good. But yeah, things are still got a couple of things here to get in order. Spare room stuff. It doesn't. You're just moving stuff around to find like places to put stuff in. So we've got a lot of things happening in the house, but it's really turning into a nice little pad, shall we say. But anyway, folks, I'm going to get the old finger of death up to the quit button. So yeah, tomorrow, I don't know. We'll wait and see. Could be on, but I'm not promising. But we'll definitely be on Friday. As I say, to build this hunk of plastic, which is actually it's really turning. It's a really really good build. I was thinking of cutting out these sticker elements and just putting the yellow parts in, but I could get replacement stickers and maybe fashion that out because I've actually found my little scalpel blades. Found them in a box. So, but anyway, folks, thanks for everybody that's come in. Thanks, Xavier. I'm back. Sorry for the entertaining stream in and out. Alright, Xavier, not a problem, buddy. If you come in and go, it's nice to see people in. But you take care, Xavier. You're more than welcome. As I say, I stream kind of random sometimes, but we'll be on Friday at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. British time. We're building the Razor Crest. But that's it, folks. Take care from me, Anya's, who's sleeping.
I'm awake now.
And Mando. Take care and have an awesome evening or day, wherever you are, or a morning, wherever you are in the world. Take care, and we'll catch you next time. To the whips. Bye.